I don't want to do shit with your egg. It's so territorial. Oh God! Just go! Just go! Oh my God! And this is why birds, they got skunk. It almost got me.
Oh, got skunk?
Yeah, they killed skunk. That's brand new. I've never. Oh no.
That just found it.
Dude, that was so funny. Oh, dude, what?
To make friends with a raccoon named Bandit.
Did you know raccoons can fit in holes as small as 1.5 inches in an egg?
It didn't take Jake long to make friends with a raccoon named Bandit.
And that bandit was gonna steal his ass milk.
Oh my God.
It didn't take Jake long to make friends with a raccoon named Bandit.
Watch as he creates a makeshift pocket pussy.
It didn't take Jake long to make friends with a raccoon named Bandit.
El Chongo TM muchos pelos en la cola.
It didn't take Jake long to make friends.
Here, look at this. Look at my options. Look at my options. Look at my options.
Wait,
Look at it. You see that? It's in high quality. Ambient occlusion. Look at ambient occlusion. It's right there. It's right there.
Oh my God, you guys are worse than my 12-year-old. Hold
No,
on.
look at that, look at
that. Wait!
Do you see my drawings? Do you see my
Look at it,
drawings?
look at it, it's right there. It's
Look
right
at
there.
my drawings. I'm tracing the smiley face.
Because I was trying to jump over it to see what was the. Oh, guess it's drowning. Yes. Bacon. And that's how the cookie crumbles.
God damn it.
Yeah, so I died to a landmine trying to see. I don't like it. Where is this? I've never seen it. Oh shit! No! Fuck! That scared the fuck out of me.
No! No!
That scared the fuck out of me. That spider.
You just immediately take your head off?
Yeah, well, I had no help. Nothing. We're not getting nothing. Who's got the Boy! Oh, that scared the fuck out of me. What? Whoa!
Okay.
Excuse me?
10% off.
What is this?
A sale?
Man, Amazon is ridiculous with these ads, son.
What is this? What? Like, did it just advertised to me in the game?
It sure did.
That was weird.
That's hilarious.
Oh, watch, watch, watch. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there.
Does that do it?
It's like, what was it? This thing's like,
Now can you hear me?
Executive clicky balls.
yeah.
I'm kind of glad.
Quick, film part
All right. Get this going. So I thought today we'd try something a little bit different and played a whole different game, a whole different series. It's a point and click. It's supposed to be good. I'm running this off of a PS1. Actually do have it. So, of course, I'm running everything PS2. Yeah, it's a PS1 game, so. Let's see. Make sure everything is good. Everything should be nice and clear. We'll see what this series has for us. Clown terrorist right away. Right away we get a clown terrorist. All right, let's see what the intro might. This kind of pixelated. Let's see.
Yeah. Here we go. One, two,
Hiya.
1, 2.
Long time no see.
I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch and I'm a bitch. A bitch
Welcome in,
and I'm a
welcome in.
bitch. I'm a bitch.
Hopefully you're doing
I'm a
great.
bitch. I'm a bitchy, bitchy, bitch. Bitchy, 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 bitch.
Ooh. Yes. So, like I said today, I want to play a different game. I've been playing a lot of the same stuff lately, so switch it up a little bit. This is another point and click game. Running it off of PS1. Obviously, it was on PC and came out on all kinds of different systems. And like a remastered version on the newer systems. But we're playing the old one, the PS1, because I actually somehow, I don't know how, I actually have it. Didn't realize I did. Play with your nipples? Okay. You find everything to be played with my nipples. Yeah, so I thought we'd try something a little bit new. I don't think this is the first of the series. Oh. Okay. Damn. So he took his briefcase and then blew him up. Okay, I take it that's how the game starts. Interesting. Got a nice blonde waitress there I'm sure we'll talk to.
Paris in the fall, the last months of the year and the end of the millennium. The city holds many memories for me, of cafes, of music, of love, and of death.
It's the clown. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can deal with that. Wait, didn't we just see this? Oh, she did blow up, didn't she? She wasn't there. Never mind. Then why would they show her on the title screen? She was there for 2 seconds. Her charm remains. She has a voice actress and everything. Maybe we'll talk to the ghost of the actress. Excuse me, not the actress. Well, that'd be fucked up. The voice, the ghost of the waitress. He bumps into her on purpose, almost. Just let her fly out the back door. She's burned. She's burning. She's dying, and I'm like, where are the clowns? Where are the drugs? Okay, what a start. She's like, I hate you. Shut the fuck up. That just played out of my head. Super Lemon, what's up, bro? We're gonna go talk to Anakin here in a second. Oh wow, the animation's good. Holy shit.
As I picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless drone of traffic. Life went on around me, but the explosion was to change my life forever.
Yeah, so Super. Oh, have you played this before, Super Lemon? I've never played this before. I was showing off. I actually have this on PS1, and I always thought it looked interesting. Like the cover looks very cryptic, and in the back it just shows like a clown image. I've always wanted to try it out, and I found out it was a point and click. So.
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
The animation's really good.
I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened.
Okay, so that's how I go up to my menu up top. One car is parked. Where's the car that's parked? No traffic. Maybe it's like in the morning.
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state. That was the only news story. The rest was rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. Then I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read Salah ad-Din, 1345.
Oh, these look terrible. No, we'll stick to generic. That's about the best we can make it look. Oh, I never played it. See a little gameplay. I showed up that one guy your Twitch. Oh yeah. I got to catch him real quick. Who was he playing? It wasn't Doom. It was like a mod
I
of Doom.
examined the jagged glass remaining in the window. It was broken, all right. I considered straightening the tape.
Okay, I'm able to cut through dialogue if I need. Let's go find the charred remains of this person. Although this is definitely what is it, a police situation? Probably shouldn't fuck around with everything. There she is. I think it was this dude.
I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
Loading. Yeah, you're probably going to see a bit of loading in this just because this definitely looks like a newer, more modern point and click. PS1 wasn't exactly the fastest CD-ROM. It only had a 2-speed CD-ROM. Doesn't seem too bad though.
I needed a stiff drink, but I hated the taste of brandy.
She's not charred.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobart, ma'am.
Oh.
Why does it sound like they're in a whole different...
She asked the question quite innocently, but I could sense her
Like
reserve.
they're inside a whole different room.
It was something which seemed to afflict all Europeans. You look like you could use a little help.
What? Could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
To my American ears, Paya, that sounds like French. Or somebody trying to do French. Am I a doctor? Oh, yes or no? Should I say I'm a doctor? Let's see. Depending on how she looks, definitely yes. I need to examine you. I'm gonna put no.
No, but I used to play hospitals when I was a kid. Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
Here's a waitress.
Is that straight or with ice?
Just give me the bottle with a teat on it.
With a teat on
A
it?
little drop won't hurt.
That's better.
She's not a
knocked
corpse.
back the brandy as if it was water. I was glad I
She's
wasn't
armed
picking up
with
the
a
check.
baguette.
What about the old man? Is he dead?
The old man is definitely dead. Is he dead? Yes.
Yes, he is.
Oh, mon Dieu. I've never seen a real-life corpse before. Except for grandmaman. That was different. She was family. Has he gone stiff?
I shouldn't think so. He's only been dead a few minutes.
Are you saying that this is not a good French accent? As a person that's not from the U.S. and an actual cultured person, Paya would know. All right, let's see. What about this guy?
Did you know the old man?
No, monsieur. I never saw him before.
Do you remember what happened when the clown entered?
I remember that horrible tune he played all right. It was like a funeral dirge.
I'd never liked accordion music either.
Think she sounds like a Polish girl? Trying to see his Eiffel Tower.
Stay here, mademoiselle. I'm going to look around for evidence.
Okay. Oh, Polish, French, whatever. At least she's pretty hot. Let's see. Do we get any? Let's look. Search the dead guy again.
I checked his pockets. Nothing.
Anything behind the bar? No. He should be speaking in an even worse accent. He's broke. I think he took his wallet. I didn't see.
Hey!
Hey!
Huh?
Why'd he do that? Hey!
Did this newspaper belong to the old gentleman?
I don't know.
Someone has scribbled a note on it. It reads, Salah ed-Din, 1345. Does that mean anything to you?
No, monsieur, nothing.
Look, bitch, we can't get anything further done unless you talk.
How did the old man behave?
Well, agitated. He kept looking about him at the door, at his watch.
As if he was waiting for someone?
Yes, I suppose so. He was worried about something, that's for sure. If you ask me, he was having an affair. He had that look about him, like a guilty husband.
Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
A guilty husband. Oh, so we keep doing this until the character disappears. But that's you, man. Who do you mean that's me?
Did the clown speak to the old man?
No, he just laughed at him. Then he grabbed the old man's briefcase and ran out of the door.
Did the old man try to stop the clown?
Oh, he didn't have a chance.
Yeah. I'm the
clown
bitch, is that
dropped
what you're
his
saying?
accordion and ran out of the door. That's it. That's all I can remember.
Did you see what the old man had in his briefcase?
No, he didn't open it.
What did the old man do when the clown snatched his briefcase?
Nothing. He just sat there like he was frozen.
About this newspaper.
I told you, it means nothing to me.
Okay. Obviously a
Stay here,
guilty
mademoiselle.
husband.
I'm going to look around for evidence.
Okay, so I've already asked her for everything, at least all the information. That's cool that it has the pictures at the bottom, and you just keep clicking them until they stop talking. So at least I know that for later. Interrogation. I don't see anything else I can do in here. From Killer Clowns? Oh, no. Absolutely not. Oh, that's what you're talking about, loading pie. I don't know why I didn't even pay attention to that the first time. Alright. Let's see. This is all the rubble. Let's see what this guy's doing back here. Ooh, I like that parallax. That looked cool. And then the clown exploded like in a movie. Oh, no. Time to Harrison Ford this and beat up everyone until he gets what he wants. Oh,
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Whoa, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
I thought I was gonna get shot
Drop
like
your
in that,
weapons and get down on the ground.
like that one game they were playing with
away, Sergeant. Move.
where I was being the fucking
permit you to leave.
SWAT guy.
Am I under arrest?
No, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the cafe, Marche.
Innocent and American. That's what that guy said. You gotta choose one. You're either innocent or American. Is the grandma gonna come out and remember she shot me in cold blood? That was the best. That
What
was
a
the
mess.
best.
This bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur. Stop holding your breath at once.
What?
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Moo?
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side.
Oh,
Besides,
Jesus.
I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead. Clearly, the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I warned you about premature extrapolation? All we know is that he is dead.
It seemed reasonable to assume...
A great detective assumes nothing. Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why, he was no more real than Poirot or Tintin.
That's different, Moo. They were comedy Belgians. Anyway, it is unlikely that even you will learn much from talking to the dead. Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can.
Oh, wait, I'll examine her. It's fine. I'm a professional.
I doubt if she is in a fit state for questioning, monsieur. It smells
She
to me
unloaded an
as if
entire
she has
clip
been
into a
drinking.
corpse. Dude, it was
As I feared,
vicious.
we have stumbled upon a den of iniquity, Moo.
Leave her to me, sir. I am used to handling drunken women.
I do not doubt that for one moment.
Yeah, shooting her was funny.
Et maintenant, to business. Your name, please?
George Stobart. I'm from California.
George Stobart.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so, apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
Did we watch him? Yeah, because remember he bumped into her, and then they both walked in.
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No, he was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
Yep, the clown.
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon, the picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live if she survives the hangover. She doesn't remember seeing a clown, monsieur.
That's odd, don't you think, monsieur?
Wait.
Who am I to believe, I wonder?
She's lying.
Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that
We
you
just
know
talked about
nothing.
the clown,
You
didn't
may
we?
leave. I hope this little incident does not spoil the rest of your vacation.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card. Thanks. That is all. You may go.
Yeah, because
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
we were just talking about it, right?
No.
She was talking about
But
the
what
clown
lurks inside
picked up
the subconscious? If the door can only
picked up
be
the suitcase
opened.
and everything. Oh.
Are you serious, monsieur?
What is that?
I
What is
find it
that?
interesting.
What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that?
Purely academic.
What was that? Yeah, that's the game. Sook, what's up? What is this? Why is it doing that? Hold on, let me see. Is there something I can... With all the French people? What was that? What's up, Sook? How you feeling, bro? We will save, just in case. Oh. I don't have a memory card. I have a PS2 memory card. Give me a second. Is it still doing that sound? Yeah, I can hear it. Oh, what the fuck is that? Let me restart. Must save real quick and then we'll restart. It could be because it's running off a PS2. And if that's the case, then well, that sucks. Because there are very few games that are when you play them on a PS2 that don't have issues. As far as I know, they're usually like the older, like the first games that came out. It's usually not one of the newer ones. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. So that's saved. Well, it's not doing it anymore. Is it? No, I can hear it in the background just a little bit. I'm gonna do a quick search on it. Hmm. I'm not seeing any issues with this game in particular. Let me restart. Oh, that's disappointing. I hope that's not the issue. I have something else we can check real quick to see if that's the problem. Pull the disc out and blow onto it. Oh, what happened? See, I don't hear any of that static sound right now at all. Sounds perfectly clear.
Paris in the fall, the last months of the year.
Yeah, still don't hear any static. Okay, now I hear it.
As I picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless drone of traffic. Life went on around me, but the explosion was...
Yeah, you hear it in the background. I'm gonna check a couple settings here on the PS2 if I can get it to work. I do have a PS1 that we can run it. I have a working PS1. No. I'm hearing the static right now. Okay, so it's a connection. It's a connection issue. Well, if I heard it in the outside, it's gotta be a connection. I just disconnected everything and put it back in, so hopefully that helps. If not, maybe it's man, this wire I'm using for the PS2. It's a component cable. This is from back when the PS2 first came out. Well, maybe not when it first came out. Instead, the PS2 came out in 2000, so this cable is probably from like 2001. Probably a good indication I need a new cable.
Paris in the fall, The last month.
That's weird because we were just playing Silent Hill 4. Yeah, I hear no static.
As I picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless drone of light.
Yeah, there's no static in the background now. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Hopefully that took care of it. Let's go to restore. 25-year-old cable. Yeah. I have a GameCube. I have the GameCube component cables. The only cables that ever came out for the GameCube that were component was for a very specific version of the system, which I have because I bought it when it first came out. So I have that same system with that specific connection and that specific cable that the only way you could buy it was through Nintendo at the time. And they never made a third party or one of that quality. Third party GameCube. So these cables that are probably around the same, almost 25 years old, are were like $200 or $300. And I use them so I can play Game Boy games. Alright, let's see what this new chick says.
Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American.
But the only reason they're that expensive is because
that's right.
the only way you can get them was through Nintendo.
Some holiday, huh?
They were never sold in stores.
Sure was. Sat right out front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What's that, some kind of nightclub?
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Well, she does got a camera around her.
Interview me about the bombing. You know, an eyewitness account. Minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
Oh, God. It's him again.
Again?
Do you know a police officer called Rosso?
Rosso? Our paths have a knack of crossing. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was deliberate. Have you seen Rosso? Is he here?
He's inside, attempting to question a witness with his psychic powers.
What? That guy is weird.
Yeah. Rosso didn't blink when I told him about the clown. It's as if he already knew.
That is typical of a cold fish like Rosso. I've seen cheeseburgers with more spunk.
Okay.
You speak very good English for a French girl.
Thanks. You speak very good English for an American.
Yeah.
Who's the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Planter. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation. How did Plantar get your name?
Through the newspaper La Liberté. I'd written an article linking two unsolved murders. One in Italy, the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costumed killer. Plantar said he could supply me with more information.
Okay.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Yeah. Wait, it's why am I the one interrogating her?
Why won't you tell me about this clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number.
Well,
You help me with my story and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. À bientôt, monsieur.
Fine, I'll, see you soon.
my.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
You heard the inspector. Go on, monsieur.
I don't know where home is.
I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
So I wonder if they're trying to like just protect me or just like keep out of our shit. You're gonna find shit that you don't want to know. He's laying in his bed, kicking his feet, calling her, trying to talk about his day.
I know the identity of the dead guy.
He's like, so what are you wearing?
Is that so? You knew him, did you?
No, but
we'll know everything there is to know about him soon enough.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us is to go home, monsieur.
They seem awfully pushy, like getting you away.
I really did see the clown. He ran into the alley across the street.
Did you follow him?
That's your job, not mine.
An armed chase through the streets of Paris? That's not our style, monsieur. Inspector Rousseau may be unorthodox, but he's not crazy.
Paris? Is that how they say it? Paris?
Did you find the victim's briefcase yet?
No, sir. The inspector gave me specific instructions to guard this door. Until he countermands these orders or backup arrives, here I stay.
How did you and Rosso arrive at the scene of the explosion so quickly? You arrived within minutes. Was it a tip-off?
Inspector Rosso's sources are a perpetual mystery to me, monsieur. There are some who say he has made a pact with the devil.
What do you think?
I think he is the devil.
Go back to America.
What is Rosso doing with that girl?
They're gonna send their
once over, as you Americans say.
Their version of ICE.
Once he gets his teeth into a case, nothing will shake him off.
Was he serious about all that psycho detective stuff?
Of course. Inspector Rosso is a pioneer and a visionary. His revolutionary methods, once perfected, may change the face of law enforcement forever.
I can't see it taking off in L.A. Look, Sergeant, the inspector gave me his card.
Yes, monsieur. He wants you to advise him if you have any information concerning this case.
Well, I'd be glad to talk with him, but I don't want him working his psycho weirdness on me.
Ah, no, monsieur. You are confusing the science of parapsychology with witchcraft.
Oh, yeah? What's the difference?
We don't do sacrifices.
I found this in the street, Sergeant.
That, monsieur, is a newspaper, no?
There's a note written on it. Salah Eddin, 1345.
Ah, so the meeting with the clown was planned.
How do you make that out?
The time of the explosion was between 1:30 and 2 o'clock, n'est-ce pas?
I guess so. But what about the name?
Aha!
That stumped you, hasn't it?
I have never been stumped as you put it, in my life, monsieur. It is the name assumed by the clown, no?
Salah Eddin the Clown? I don't think so.
Huh. Salah Eddin the Clown.
See you later, Sergeant.
Okay. Should we maybe follow the clown across the street? Was into an alley, right? Oh, the music started.
I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe.
What? Why?
I guess the clown had an escape over the rooftops.
Oh, he's on there.
I examined the boxes closely. They were damp and smelly and decidedly empty.
Fucking cat.
I tried to lift the cover with my fingers, but couldn't gain any leverage.
Do we need something like a crowbar or something?
There was nothing of interest.
What else can I examine? That's just these type of games. You just gotta move the fucking cursor all over the screen. Hopefully you find something. Sometimes it's pretty obvious. I thought that looked obvious, like this bin over here. I guess not.
There was nothing
of interest.
The cover was too heavy and awkward to lift with my bare hand.
So we need something.
I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe.
I couldn't have gone through those either.
It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
Damn. Wow. Okay. I can't do anything here yet. Unless I come with some kind of way of opening that that sewage. Whatever thing. Oh, let's see. Is there anything else here on this side I can go through? Doesn't look like. Can I go any further? Nope. Go back down the street.
I considered climbing the lamppost, but it wasn't going to shed any light on the affair.
No. Alright, let's get out of here. I can see the loading time getting kind of like if you keep going from one screen to the next, the loading time would get kind of annoying. I don't know, but like the quality of everything else is is so good. Like to me, it makes up for it.
Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake.
This
He
guy's
thought I was
voice.
a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess. Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Listen, I have to find that clown. He's a killer.
Say, who are you anyhow?
All right.
No, of course not. I mean, do I look like a cop?
I guess not. How do you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion? The cafe was blown up.
I wondered what that bang was. Any bodies?
Yeah, an old man was killed.
Merde. I didn't think it was that serious. What about the waitress?
Oh, she's fine.
Thank the saints.
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me?
Oh.
Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Quel beat. I could have knocked his block off.
Weird thing to say.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantar.
Was he the one who died in the cafe?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people.
Let's see.
Take a look at this.
You told me you weren't a cop.
Don't shout about it. I'm working undercover.
Who are you looking for?
That's confidential. Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that.
Damn.
He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, shit.
Take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Bah! Look at this. Damn bleeding out liberals. Tja! Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say. All that fuss over a bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is.
It's a horse.
Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that nag.
What? Just took off on me? Saladin 1345. Nicole Collard. This is the girl, right? The one that they had the picture around her, or the camera. Oh, we're doing the call now.
Bonjour, Kula.
Oh, hi. It's George Stobart, the American at the cafe.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
Well, I haven't had a lot of luck.
You found nothing?
No.
Look, I'm very busy right now. Call me if you have any news, okay?
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Adieu, monsieur.
Yeah, see ya.
Why the fuck did he call her? And where did he get the phone from? That was a corded phone, the old school one.
There was nothing inside the tent except a large toolbox. I'd found just what I wanted. A tool for lifting manhole covers.
Very nice.
The toolbox didn't contain anything else I needed.
Let's go to the manhole cover. That's what we needed. All right. There goes the... How do I pull this? There it goes. Nice.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
And Ratatouille. The voice acting in this is pretty funny. Pretty over the top. Ooh, cool animation. Ooh, okay, what's over here? This looks like something I could pick up.
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn.
Ooh, is that a nose?
It was the clown's red nose.
Gonna run into a whole bunch of clowns and get our ass kicked. What is this?
I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers. I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike.
He came into the wrong honking neighborhood. Nope. can't do anything about that. Okay. We can go up though. Just ask him, which way to the circus? He's got a gun. Back the way you came. Oh, okay.
Hi there.
Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back, and now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
Terrorists. The meanest, nastiest, dirtiest bunch of guys you ever saw.
Ah, Englishmen without a doubt. The filthy dogs. The day they opened that tunnel was a bad day for France, I tell you. If I still had the full use of my faculties, I'd march right over there and tell them so.
Damn.
Well, whoever they are, they blew up the cafe.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu, that is awful.
The guy who did it was a calculating, cold-blooded killer. He was disguised as a clown. I followed him into the sewer, and I think he came this way.
Ah, mon Dieu. Then,
Mon Dieu.
The man I chased. Do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes.
A bad day for France.
Ah, that still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no!
Oh my God, zombie! It got blocked.
Most
I'll allow
tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave, or do I have to call the police?
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
Damn.
Ah, you need some sensible boots. You won't get far with those stupid sneakers.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's fine.
Oh, thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you roaming the streets.
Whoa.
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
Same thing.
Ah, that's what you say.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type. Just like you.
Criminal type, just like you. I was about to say, like, everyone is so not protective. What is it like? They're always making sure that the girl's fine.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone had emptied their nostrils into it.
And we know she's a liar because she was lying about the guy with the clown with the briefcase.
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you, and I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Let's start over from the beginning and tell it just like it was.
Oh my god, he tricked him into thinking he's the fucking that other guy.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, he was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know, but the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Oh.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui.
Quite well.
Trying to cut my toenails.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, monsieur. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
Bravo!
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an armlock, his face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron, but he did not know what he was
Burn
up
it all
against.
down.
Oh no, he made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture. Take a look at this false nose.
Aha, that looks like a clown's nose to me.
Precisely. He must have dropped it in his panic.
Unless he wanted you to find it.
Why would he want to do that?
To put you off the scent.
Okay, that's interesting.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
That is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Okay.
This is the material from the jacket you found, right?
Yes, monsieur. Without a doubt.
Oh, what about the jacket?
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romany seamstress.
Just my luck. Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind. What was the name on the label?
It was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Oh.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
Whoa.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little trick with numbers that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
Oh man. Okay, so we got a lot of that one.
Did I show you this tissue?
I already showed him the tissue.
This is the material from...
Yes.
Okay.
This is what I used to open the manhole cover.
I have one just the same as that, monsieur. I will fetch it if you like.
No, don't bother.
Oh, it is no bother, monsieur.
Nah, forget it.
They gun everyone down. It turns into Doom.
Take a look at this false nose.
You showed me before, monsieur.
Take a look.
You showed me...
Alright, we're done. We're done here.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon. I'll let you out. I hope you find your man, Inspector.
So do I.
Okay. So you're saying we should just go on a killing spree? Let me see. Where was the phone? Was this the phone? Yeah. Okay, this is the new one.
Hello? Who is this?
Hi. My name's George Stobart. You don't know me.
Correct, Mr. Stobart. I don't. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No, that's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice.
Ah, thank God. I thought you were the police.
There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save.
You're collecting for charity, yes?
No, I'm not. All I want from you is information.
Go on. I'm listening.
Okay.
What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la Chandelle Verte?
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
You're cool, Todrick. But I think you know more than you're saying.
I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if you're saying that to make me think you don't know what I mean, but... Oh, this is ridiculous. Quit playing games with me, Todrick.
I tell you, I know nothing about no clown.
Did you know that one of your customers was a part-time clown?
If a guy feels happy with a funny nose and custard down his pants, what's the problem?
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
No, I never heard of him.
Shall I tell you what happened to Plantar? How he was killed in cold blood?
I told you, I never heard of Plantar.
I expect Plantar's a family man, don't you? In their little apartment, Madame Plantar is cooking the supper, listening for the familiar sound of her husband's key in the door. Junior is waiting for his daddy to come home from work. He can't wait to show him the
Was he
merit
trying
marks he
to,
earned in school today.
Guilt trip him?
Only tonight, Monsieur Plantar won't be coming home.
You forgot the puppy.
Huh?
The faithful puppy dog, waiting for the sound of his master's voice.
Well, maybe they don't have a dog. What do you think?
I don't know, Plantar. I never heard of Plantar. None of this has anything to do with me.
Damn. So we got nothing out of this.
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
Hey, why are you angry at him? Well, that puts us back at square one, doesn't it? That's the phone. This is where I got the manhole cover removal. Let's see what's over here. Yeah, we're back to square one. Oh. Okay. What am I? What can I go to? Okay, so I'm at the Cafe de la Verte. Arrivederci. Let's go over here. Oh, you can use any phone. That's cool. Alright, so we still don't have any information.
Excuse me.
Not so fast. I'd like your personal details, please.
Huh? What for?
In the event of an accident. It would help us to know where to send the body.
Look, is this really necessary? I came in here to talk to Rosso.
Why did you not say?
Is Sergeant Moo available?
What? You want to speak to him?
Yes, please.
I cannot recall the last time someone asked to speak to Moo. No one ever speaks to him. Not even his kids.
Oh, that's messed up.
He is not here, monsieur. He is with Inspector Rosso. Like Laurel and Keaton, no, monsieur?
Hardy. Oliver Norville Hardy. May I see Inspector Rosso?
He is not here.
But...
Do you wish to leave a message for him? I have a choice of blue or black pen. I'd recommend the blue for a less formal communication.
I prefer to talk to him in person.
As you wish, monsieur.
Do you know anything about Rosso's psychic techniques?
I cannot comment on my superior's methods. All I will say is that Inspector Rosso has an impressive record.
He's a good detective?
One of the best. He's a man of honor, with a fine sense of duty.
You wouldn't say he was... a screwball?
Not to his face, monsieur.
Not to his face.
Have you had any reports concerning a suspicious clown?
Why, yes. There was a fracas only this morning. 3 arrests for public disorder.
And you say there was a clown involved?
A clown and a particularly offensive piece of sculpture with balloons. Are you in any way involved with the reprobate, monsieur?
No, not me. I found this tissue.
What the hell is that?
It's evidence.
Evidence of what? Mayonnaise smuggling?
The sticky stuff is grease paint.
Ah, and that is supposed to make me happy, is it? I suggest you think long and hard about what you are doing with your life, monsieur.
I found this scrap of material in the sewer.
Vraiment?
It was probably torn from the clothes of a psychotic killer.
Even if you were Sherlock Holmes, I would have trouble believing...
Holmes.
Have you any idea what this tool is used for?
Oui, monsieur. It is a dipstick.
I found this red nose near the Café de la Chandelle Verte.
A clown's nose?
That's right. The guy who wore this is a savage killer.
If you say so, monsieur.
These guys are not helping at all. Can I just like bust the door down? Nope, can't do anything here. Oh. Oh. I'm still talking to him. Okay, now I can look around. I guess we just leave. There's nothing else here. Since the detective's not in yet, he's probably still at the cafe. There's nowhere else I can go. It has to be named. Looks like it has to be, you have to see the actual name in order to go anywhere else.
Hi there, remember me?
Ah, mais oui, Inspector. Have you found him?
Who?
The man in the sewer, of course.
I'm, sifting through the evidence.
Rather you than me, monsieur. So, when you are not exploring sewers, what do you do?
I take a lot of showers.
Oh, very good, monsieur. A policeman with a sense of humor.
I think we already went through everything with them. Yeah, we already showed them.
I have to be going.
Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
How do I get to this place? 13 Saladin 1345. Maybe I can talk to her again? I don't know.
Bonjour, Kula.
It's me again, George Stobart.
Hi, George. Any news?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come right over.
Oh, never mind. I guess I got more information than I thought I did. Let's go visit her. Her place. A more intimate setting.
It wasn't the style of the clothes in the shop that caught my eye, but the prices. The same amount of money would feed a starving family for the rest of their lives.
Damn.
I guess people who buy that kind of stuff don't have a problem with their consciences. The window was full of overpriced clothes for overprivileged women.
The OnlyFans girls. The e-thots.
Oh, hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good, and it only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to. Do you know a young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me, in the apartment block across the street. The door isn't locked, but you'll need to give it a gentle nudge. It sticks, you see, because of the damp. The landlord said he'd fixed it before winter sets in. He's been saying that for 3 years.
How long has Mademoiselle Collard lived here?
A few months. She's in for a shock when the cold weather comes. Drafty windows, insufficient heating, it's a struggle to keep warm. The only reason I stay is because the rent is cheap. Your young lady, she deserves better.
So it's a cheap apartment building with cheap apartments, but it's right next to a store for high-priced
I thought Mademoiselle Collard was a successful photographer.
clothing.
Not as successful as she makes out for all her fine clothes. Oh, I've heard her crying herself to sleep at night.
That's awful.
Now don't you let on that I've told you. She's proud, that one. Too proud, if you ask me.
Are the flowers for sale?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Oh no.
Yikes. Well, thanks for telling me. What other flowers do you have?
Dahlias?
What do they signify?
Insecurity.
I don't want to give her the wrong idea about me.
Something
What
for
about the
friendship or
tall
being
yellow
nice.
Those are iris, the flame of passion.
And the little yellow ones?
Sensuality.
Well, they're no use to me. I want to make an impression, not jump down her throat.
No.
I've changed my mind. Will you tell my fortune?
You're going on a long journey.
My, oh my. What a surprise. Can you tell me anything I don't already know?
10 francs, please, my dear.
10 francs? That's a rip-off.
Please yourself.
How does this fortune-telling routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers for a living.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television, I suppose. Some of us are born with a built-in receiver dish. I just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
Can you really foretell the future?
Only time will tell, monsieur. The strange thing is, I can't seem to see myself in the future. Other people, I have no problem. But when I try to see what might happen to me, nothing.
That must be scary.
Maybe. I figure it's a kind of natural safety mechanism. Either that, or I don't have a future.
Ooh, that sounds grim.
What can you tell me about this tissue?
Nothing.
Drop that one real quick.
What can you tell me about this material?
It's a very expensive piece of cloth, monsieur.
Really?
What can you tell me?
It's a very
What do you make of this tool?
Is it something a dentist would use?
No, it's for raising manhole covers.
Formidable.
Do you recognize this nose?
Non, monsieur.
Okay, I think that's everything.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
I inhaled deeply, expecting to experience the scent of the flowers. What I got was traffic fumes. There was no way of lifting the securely locked blind. I glanced without much interest at the fruit. It was dusty, shriveled, and tired looking.
All right, let's go upstairs.
Remembering the flower seller's advice, I pushed the door gently just above the lock.
Well, hey.
Bonjour. I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George. Eh bien? And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers beneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck! Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
I took my photographs to the editor, but he wasn't interested. Can you believe it? He told me to drop the story.
But you're not about to do that.
Oh, no. I am going to find out what's behind these killings. You know what I think? It's a conspiracy. The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders. The press don't connect them at all. They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
Well, that covers just about everyone.
Big cover-up.
Tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Onno Belota, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it! Millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off.
Was he killed for his money?
No. He had no living relatives, and his fortune went to the orphanage where he'd grown up. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was lured to his death by a snowman.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese green politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium. He was committed to dismantling Japan's automobile industry.
I can't see him gaining much support with a loony policy like that.
Yamada was a man of vision. He was years ahead of his time.
If you say so. How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say, flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
What? Why is these animals killing people?
A snowman, a penguin, and now a clown. You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you what, I won't be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too. But this story could be my only chance of a big break.
Or a premature death.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Wait, what would I need a phone for? Oh, maybe she'll talk to this guy?
Hello? Who is this?
Mr. Todrick?
Oh, it's you again. What now?
Oh, I guess nothing.
Forget it.
Okay, we'll show her the other stuff.
I found this tissue down the sewer.
Oh, that's disgusting, George.
I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use. Or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
I found a piece of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George, it's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his left cheek.
A scar. In the shape of a horseshoe.
Oh, a crescent moon.
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Oh, of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but, well, I had a job to do. I found this false nose in the sewer.
Hey, what's this inside it?
The contents of someone's nose?
Don't be gross, George. It says La Risée du Monde. Masks and costumes.
Oh.
It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
Why don't you put it on, George?
No way am I wearing this. I'd look really stupid. Besides, he might have had a cold.
Cool. So we got the costume shop.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
Tell me more about yourself.
Oh, there is not much to tell.
Well, how did you get into photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought my first camera. I was 8 and my parents had just split up.
She wants the other guy, not
Did
you,
you live
yeah.
with your father?
I missed my
mother
chance.
went off with her new boyfriend. I don't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Well, it's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really, always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted I should study art. That's why I went to college.
Did you learn about photography at college?
Oh, God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used, paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the term I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Do you have a boyfriend?
That's none of your business.
Direct approach, he tried. But at least we got one place to look
I'm
at.
going back out to search for that clown.
Where?
Well, I guess I could visit the costume shop.
Good idea.
Okay. Okay. It's a pretty cool game. Very detective, very like heavy on the exposition and the talking. But it's cool. Pretty well acted. Not for the all the French accents. A little bit of humor thrown in there, you know, a little bit here and there, not too much. Whoa, look at all these costumes. No, I'm not gonna say I'm bored with it. I'm just like, you know what I mean? How do I say it?
I gave the dummy Puro a tentative prod, but it didn't move.
It's fine to me. It's interesting to me. You know what I mean?
As I was about to touch the dummy, I realized it had the same color eyes as Nico. The strange thing was,
the gimp suit in the back.
I hadn't realized I'd noticed the color of Nico's eyes.
I tend to play stuff with a little more, how do I say, like, more character to it, I guess. So I don't know if I'll be going through to finish the game. You know, I'll give it, I'll play for another few more minutes. And that's all I was going to play, just for a couple hours.
Me. Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome.
I have another
Leave the mundane world behind, but in these four walls, fantasy.
That I was still considering between this and that one.
I don't want a costume.
The Blazing Dragons.
When you were a child?
Not that I remember.
I probably should have checked that one out.
You'll be telling me
maybe next time I'll check that one out.
Shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look so silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
Oui, monsieur. I do not see how I can help.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then, I'd like to check your records. Give me the names of everyone who's
rented
rented a clown suit.
Impossible. There are too many.
But wouldn't that be illegal for him to give out that info? Just to a regular person?
The clown I'm looking for is a cold-blooded killer. Give me his name, and I'll see he's brought to justice.
I'd help you if I could, but you can't expect me to remember all my customers. You see, the clown costume is our most popular line, monsieur. On average, we hire out more than 30 clown suits a week. You'll have to give me more to go by. A description, perhaps?
To a pretend cop? Yeah, no, there's no way you could do that.
I think it has something to do with their unpredictable nature.
Personally, I think clowns should be banned, along with mimes.
Oh, come now. Who doesn't love clowns?
Me, for one. Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
Oh, we just showed him the picture.
Do you recognize this man?
Ah oui, he was here this morning.
Are you sure this is the man who bought grease paint?
Oui, monsieur.
Are you sure this is the man?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay.
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that. Bestheimer's number 7 white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
Ooh, okay. To who?
About this tissue.
I have already given you my professional opinion.
Are you sure this is the man who...
Oui, he chose 2 costumes. Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his name as Monsieur Khan.
Are you sure this is the same man who hired the clown suit?
Certainement, Monsieur Khan.
So, Monsieur Khan?
Are you sure this is the same man who hired the clown suit? Do you want this red note?
Not.
Is that all I can get?
About this tissue.
I have already...
I guess that's it.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay.
Oh, he got a buzzard. I knew it.
What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Nah. That's funny. Okay. Okay. Was there no sound?
As my fingers closed on the plastic novelty, I realized my mistake. It was a novelty, all right, but it wasn't plastic.
What? I don't get that. All right. So, what else do we have here to go by? Maybe we can go back to the police station. Maybe he's there. The detective. Up there he is.
Excuse me?
Ah, Monsieur Stobart, n'est-ce pas?
That's correct. You remember me.
The retention of such data is part of my duty as a gendarme. That is how crime is fought, through attention to detail, not intuition.
Yes, sure. I've tracked down the clown's movements, Sergeant.
Is that so, monsieur?
Yeah. There's a man down the street who saw him crawling out of the sewer.
Dressed as a clown?
No, he changed into ordinary clothes by then.
So, how did he know it was the clown?
He didn't, but all the clues add up.
Little children can add up, but I wouldn't let them manage my bank account.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes. Let's go talk to him.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. Stobart is here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobart. My mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale. No tricks, mark you, monsieur. Just exercise. Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need, if only people would learn to exercise their wits daily.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
Eh bien, if you called about the bombing, you're too late. Investigations have been closed.
Already?
I've been taken off the case.
What about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
Are they trying to... They're trying to fucking,
What was that psycho detective business you did in the cafe?
trying to cover it up again.
It is my theory that the passions evoked in violent crimes create ripples in the ether. Invisible to all but the possessor of a highly developed and receptive mind.
I'm impressed. Can you bend spoons, too?
I didn't think a man of your obvious intelligence would stoop to mockery.
This
I'm
guy.
not mocking. I've had personal experience of the power of the mind. I used to get ignored at parties until I read a book that changed my life.
Really? What was it called?
Hypnotism for Fun and Profit. He looked at me as if I'd farted at a funeral.
The power of mesmerism is a rare gift, not a party trick.
You're not going to try any of that psychic interrogation on me, are you?
Do you find the thought of my probing distasteful?
Let's just say I'd rather you didn't. I've got more doubts than Doubting Thomas when it comes to mysticism.
Too bad. I think you would make an interesting subject under controlled regression.
The day I let anyone mess with my mind hasn't dawned yet. Did you find out the ID of the guy who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew who he was.
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantar.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without your help.
No. You must forget the business of the clown completely. Go back to being an ordinary tourist, Stobart.
Ooh. It's almost a threat.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No.
It's the face of a killer.
The man who bombed the cafe?
The photograph was taken soon after the explosion. He'd escaped through the sewers, leaving a trail of clues behind him.
Circumstantial evidence, Stobart. None of it proves a thing.
I found this tissue in the sewer.
It would have been best if you'd left it there.
Oh, I don't want to do that with his hands.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
I'd imagine it means you have not given up your pursuit of the clown.
You're absolutely right. Would you care to shake my hand, Inspector?
Please don't be offended if I decline your offer, Stobart. The palms of my hands are particularly sensitive.
What do you make of this, Rosso?
It is a tool for gaining access to sewers.
So long, Inspector.
Okay. We'll just save right here. And we'll probably just call it. I do gotta work tonight. Unfortunately. But I just wanted to see what the game was about. It's okay. I think it's a little bit, I don't know, maybe a little bit slow. I don't know. I love the animation and like the whole aesthetic and the graphics. Maybe it's a bit too much word, too wordy. How do I say? For my taste, I don't know. We'll see if we come back to it, but yeah, I'll try to do another stream. Hopefully during the week. Also, again, I need to continue Lunar, but yeah, I'll let you know as soon as I can when that's gonna happen. So. Thanks again, guys. Let me see if anyone else is on. Shit, so it looks like everyone's on. Yeah, we'll go raid into Zombie. We haven't raided him in a while, so. Thanks again, guys. Peace.